A man with the courage to stand up for what he believed in is now getting what he fought for. Rick Lowry wasn't happy when FEMA told him he had to dismantle his Fort Myers Beach home. So he became Rick on the Roof, sitting on top of his roof for days in protest. Wink News reporter Jelena Spurtos live on Fort Myers Beach outside of that home. Jelena, what Rick and Amy tell you now that they're finally back in their home?
Amanda, Rick and his wife Amy told me it was the perfect Christmas present to be able to get back into their new home. And of course, everyone can relate to that long rebuild process after Hurricane Ian, to wanting to be back home. But Rick definitely had a unique experience up on the roof of this garage here. We would always talk.
Rick Lowry, better known as Rick on the Roof, is off of his roof, out of his trailer, and finally back in his new home with his wife Amy and their Aussie Doodle Tiny. This is all after Hurricane Ian.
Losing everything is tough, and you've got to get through it, but when you do, there is sunshine at the end of that tunnel.
And they have their sunshine indeed. But Rick on the Roof didn't go through the typical hurricane rebuild. Rick was told that his garage was an accessory structure built after the home that washed away during Hurricane Ian and therefore had to be torn down. In August 2023, he protested by living on his roof.
Hello, this is Rick on the Roof showing you my setup. See, I'm playing it safe. We got a full harness. The days were very hot and very long, in that hot air, but the days were absolutely horrendous.
For Rick, his garage was more than an accessory. It was all he had left. After Hurricane Ian and after Rick swam from his house that was floating away here to his garage and latched on for his dear life, Rick spent a lot of time and money fixing it.
And now that you're here and you're in your beautiful home, would you do it again? Would you say that was worth it?
Oh, 100%.
And after some compromises, Rick on the Roof eventually got the state floodplain manager to see eye to eye with him, and he saved his garage, now part of his new home.
You got to do what you got to do in life. That's what we had to do, and we did it. So we might not have been, we might have been unsuccessful, but if we hadn't tried, and then we would have never found out that we could have. So.
And now that Rick is fully moved back into his home with his garage, we don't know that he would ever want to go hang out on the roof again. Doesn't seem eager to, but he's thankful for all of the lifetime friends he met during that protest. And we're going to have more on the story coming up on Wink News at 5.